Mm-hmm.
You have to print it now, Simeon. How are you going to how will you know whether the
Oh,
thing that
sorry,
you
sorry, sorry.
extended worked? Once you print the list, it's list one that you print because list one now contains list one is expected to contain all of them after all this has happened. Now you can test it. The same way you tested the other one. You tested them by creating variables and sending in the variables as arguments. So for this one now, you are going to create four lists. You have your list one. So you know, create any list of people's names, list of animals, list of pets, anything. Just create any list that can be extended. Then you create other lists that you want to add to them. If it's a list of pets, you can start with dog, cat, anything you want. Just create list. Your important thing that you want to do is to test what you have done, see whether it actually works.
Wait, like, so if I press dog, do I go to the next line?
What did you say?
Wait, so I'm only
What did
writing
you?
down.
No, I said create. I'm just giving you
No,
an
no,
example.
like,
I didn't.
like on the on the list, do I go to like dog, then I move to the next line?
How did you create a list in the last class or in that class that we had list? We are dealing with list. How did you create a list? You give us the name of the list. You put your assignment operator. You put your square bracket and you put the things that are inside the list, isn't it? Is that not how we created list? List is a special term in Python. You can't use uh, keywords in Python as your this thing. Why are you calling it list? That's vague. You can use the example I gave you, or use any example. If you want to create a list of cars, you can call it cars. A list of pets, you can call it pets. Just be creative with the names for your list. Let it look, like what you want to put inside them. Is that a square bracket or normal parenthesis? I can't see it from here. It looks like normal parenthesis.
It's it is.
A square bracket. Okay.
No, no, no. It's
If it's normal parenthesis, it's not list again. No, you are creating something else.
no, it's square brackets.
Oh yeah, now start listing car names. Put them in quotation mark. If not, you will have error at the end of the day. You can just put two cars here. Then you can now create cars one, cars two, cars three, and cars four, and then or yeah, cars one, cars two, cars three, and then you now call send all of them as arguments into the function that you just created.
Wait, so
It has to contain something different now. That's what it means.
so it's still about cars.
Of course,
Wait, do I make two more after I do cast two?
You need one more. Everything must be four so that it you have list one, list two, list three, list four. So you will need one more after this. Are you thinking about timing? Because there are so many vehicle brands that you've not even put there. I don't
Oh
know
no
why
no
you're
no no,
thinking.
sir. No, what else talking to me?
Uh,
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stop.
on screen, you're no more sharing your screen.
No, I didn't mean to stop screenshot. Let me screenshot back.
I hope the laptop is charging and your internet is okay today.
I'm going to get charger.
Please go and get charger quickly.
Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, from the class. Stop him. Okay, sir.
So go ahead and call the function. Try all of them as the argument for the function.
Yes, sir. Gbogbo ẹ̀ kò sí ìsúnmí affect àwọn èèyàn positively ni. Kò sí èsì ìrìnàjò chọ́ọ̀chì náà wọ́n tó máa bí chọ́ọ̀chì náà nà. Chọ́ọ̀chì àwọn tó máa bí chọ́ọ̀chì pẹ̀lú gbogbo ilẹ̀ nǹkan tí chọ́ọ̀chì ti là kọjá fún mi. So we need to give back to the community. Okay, so I walk.
Expected what it was expected to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it extended the car's list. and
mm,
added all of them to the cars list.
Yes, sir.
mm, mm,
Okay,
You did.
so if you had
mm,
um
Màálù ní ká má pè é.
one for multiple instead of multiple extent, um let's say one for multiple remove, or yeah, I'm thinking now. So for instance now, you have inside that cars list now, if you inside cars list now, you have all these ones inside, right?
Yes, sir.
Ó fẹ́ mi máa tó
So
mi máa tí
let's
ìwà
imagine that
mi máa tí ìwà
um thinking of something else now. Okay. Okay, I think it might be in the next um this thing in the next homework I want to give you. But let's say you wanted to do a remove on uh cars, not cars one or the other, because cars contains all of them now, and you wanted to remove more than one thing at a time. Let's see if you can do that. So I'm going to send you something now in the chat box. I want you to make this thing out of it. I'll give it a name, and then um, and then you help me code it out. Let's see. uh, Okay, so take a look at what I have. I'm sending it to you now as um, a chat. So it's the idea that remove method can only remove one thing at a time, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with that? The remove method. You know about the remove method, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember the remove method?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this one is similar to extent, the multiple extent. The only difference now is that we are removing things from a list. But this one is like a function now that can do several removes inside it as it's being called. So list one is the list that str1, str2, and str3 are the things you're going to remove from it. So I want you to do the same thing that you did for extend using multiple remove. The same thing. So what I mean by the same thing is you create the function using the def keyword, and you come up with the code for it, and don't forget to print the list after you're done. Then we'll now use cards and test it. So remember to start with the def keyword, define the function first, then we can now test the function. So go ahead. Is your laptop charging? I didn't notice anything as you connected it. Is it charging now?
Yes, Father.
Okay.
Mm, 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 mm.
Have you seen what I? Okay, you've seen it. Okay, good. All right. So you know what to do. The dev keyword must come first. Okay. So now you see, this is where you must know what you are doing because at times like this, within the definition of a function, the what do you call it? That intelligence may not show you things when you say list one dot. So you have to know what you are doing here. Okay, that's the reason why it will not show you because at this point, Python only shows you the method based on what you created. But right now, we don't know whether you know what list one is. Or let me put it this way: Python doesn't know what list one is, but you that you are trying to create it, you know. So call the remove method confidently with str1 followed by str2 followed by str3 and then print the list. Finish.
Mm, 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 mm.
So now you can test it using cars, using the cars list, and then maybe you can
Still want,
select
I still want
a
this.
uh,
But do I copy the call list?
no, test it now. You're going to call the function you just created. So you test it using, you don't need to copy it again. You understand. After calling that multiple extent, cars now has all those things inside. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So what we now want to do is we want to remove three of those names that are already inside cars using this multiple remove that we just created. So just we are testing multiple remove in other words. So go ahead and use um the cars list that you've already loaded with all the cars names. You have to call the name of the function now. You can't just say cars. You call the name of the function. Then in the parameter list or in the argument list, you now put what you want it to work on. It's multiple, not multiple extend, it's multiple remove. We're done with multiple extend now. It's multiple remove we're testing. Hmm. So the first argument is expecting a list.
Those
Why do
double
people
So should I just put car one, cars,
Well, yeah,
cars?
look at the way you called multiple extent. The list, you put them as their names there. You didn't need to put any quotation mark. So you just call cars and then you put your comma. The things that which you should put in quotation mark are the was cars not with capital C. You're about to give yourself an error now. Was capital C that you use for cars. So the things inside cars are the strings. No, you can't do cars one. Cars one is not in strings now. It's expecting a string, right? Comma. After the cars now, you have to put comma str1. What do you want to remove from cars? That's what you will put after cars. So which of them do you want to remove? Just choose three of them and line up there so that you can test. No, it's not str1 you will put again. Which of them do you want to remove? You have to choose either, any of the ones you put that are inside cars now. Do you understand? But those ones you put them in quotation marks because they are strings. Yes, those ones are strings. The only one you don't put in quotation mark is the list itself.
So
Hit enter to test it now. Don't hit enter, nothing will happen.
you will.
Did it things that you said it should remove?
Yes,
You have
sir.
to.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you get the concept now. Now you might be thinking, is this just an exercise that we're doing? No, we're actually using we're actually using functions for what they are meant for. Remember what I said when we started doing functions? I said a function is a block of code that does some task for you, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So now I want you to imagine for a moment the ease that some of these things that you just created now has brought. Imagine that someone wanted to call remove in their code, but they didn't want to, have to call remove more than once. So with your function now, they can call multiple remove ones, but in reality, they're calling three lines remove on three lines and printing the list. All that was done with one line of code by just calling your function. But remember, the function must be existing before it can be called. So that's the reason why we have to define it first before we call it. That's just the essence of this. What we just did today. Define the function, then you call it. And if you look at Python has a lot of functions. So just know that a lot of people have done work. Most of what we are doing is calling functions in the right way. So that's the reason why your argument list or your parameter list is very, very important that you get it right. If you get it right, then whoever is using your function knows, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to call this, followed by this, followed by this, followed by that. And then when they call it, if they call it in the right way, then
Mm,
everything is going to go as planned. Now, did you notice that
mm,
all the functions that we did from in the last class, even that's from the add to the to the addition, to the subtraction, multiplication, division, all of them, none of them have a return statement. Did you notice that?
Yes, sir.
Did you notice that none of them have return statement?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So there are sometimes functions may not have return statement, but the important thing is that they do something for you. So you need to equally know, okay, if a function has a return statement, what is it returning? How am I supposed to use that thing it's returning? So usually, if a function doesn't have return statement, and we are looking for how to tell the person that called it that it has done his job, then we use a print statement. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Now, I want you to you can just imagine this for a moment. If you didn't have that last print statement there, do you know that this function would have done its job? But there's no way we would know that what do you call it? The cars list has been uh, has been worked on. That's whether it is the time where you did multiple extend or the time where you did multiple remove. You will know. You'll just be thinking, okay, what happened? Until maybe the other way that you would know is to deliberately print the card list. So I want you to try something now. Call print on the card list. So call your print statement and then in between the parentheses put cars there so that let's see something. Let's see if it actually, you know, changed it. Okay, go ahead, hit enter now. And so you can see this another way you would have known. Okay, but now imagine somebody is just waiting for the function to run and it looks as if nothing happened though. The person may not remember that, oh, I can equally check using the print statement on card. Okay, so so always remember that whenever a function has done its job, there should be a way to tell the person who called it that it has done its job successfully, either by using a return statement so that the person can take the return value, or you call the print um the print function on whatever needs to be called on. Do you understand what I just explained?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I'm sure that you would have seen that there are many methods in your class list. Let's uh, let's let's learn one method today. So on that next line now, let's do print on. So call the print statement.
Okay.
Sir.
Call the print statement. Then in the parentheses, do class dot. I'll tell you the method to call. If you do that, you will not see anything. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. So what? Good. Let's see. Um. Um. Let's see. Okay. Can you go down and look for a sort method? There should be a method called sort. SORT. Just use your arrow keys and move down. Okay, that's it. Okay, so call the sort method. Does it have open the parentheses now? You have to call it. Anytime you call a method, it must have parentheses. Okay, so here it says, okay. All right. So you can just open and close. Those ones are optional parameters. So yeah, close. close the parenthesis, and then close, yes, close the one for the print statement. Okay. All right. So hit enter. Let's see. So what we just did now is that we've called the sort method on cars. It says none. Okay, I understand. That's what it's doing. It's calling it.
Then,
It's printing the return statement, the return value. Okay. Now print cars. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've called sort on cars. Now print cars. Let's see if anything has changed in cars, and let's understand what's actually going on there. Yes. So what did you notice?
it's
What's the difference? Yes, go
you
ahead.
swapped it on.
He sorted it, right?
Yes.
In what order does it sort it?
Button to start.
I didn't hear you. What order did it sort it in?
Button to start.
Okay, so what I was expecting to hear, is it in an alphabetical order, an ascending order, descending order? That's what I want to hear.
Alphabetical.
What did you notice? It's alphabetical. An alphabetical order technically is ascending order because in programming, we see, if you look at the representations for letters A to Z, you see that the representation for letter A in terms of numerical value is less than the representation for letter Z in in you know uh, the value for letter Z. So that's why you can see that BMW starts with B, right? But the second letter that comes after B is capital letter M, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, alphabetically, uh, um, you also have letter U coming after uh, M. Okay, so somehow I think in the representation uh, for letters too, the lowercase letters have higher value than the uppercase letters. It's just the way it's arranged. Okay, but if you look at the first letters, anytime it's sorting, it will sort it based on the first letters. Then, after the first letters have been arranged, it will now look at the second letters. Do you get? Um, to check which one should come after which. So that's why you see it arranged like this. Now, of course, after B, you can comfortably have letter F. That's the Ferrari, and then the one that's for G, and then finally P for Porsche, and that's why it's arranged like that. So can you create one more list? Let's test this sort method again. Just do create another list, something different, but load it up with different things that, and they are strings though, but just different letters so that we see how it will arrange it in ascending order. Something different, doesn't have to be cars.
Yes, sir.
Are you thinking of something?
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to put your square brackets around everything and separate them with commas. Okay. All right. So we can call sort on random, right? No, you don't need to print yet. Just call sort on random, then we'll now print random later. You understand? Okay. So what did you notice?
It worked. So I went in alphabetical order.
Alphabetical order. Okay. All right. That's good. So um all right. So at least you understand how the sort method works. So you see that there are other methods that we'll just be looking at them one by one until we're done with them. Do you have any questions on any of what we've done today?
Uh, no, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll be sending you something. You still don't have your phone with you, right?
No, I'm getting it tomorrow.
Okay. All right. So I'll send something to Shalom's phone. Please try and just do it so that we don't have this, have to be, I don't have to be getting upset with you over not doing your homework or, coming to class late. I mean, just imagine if I had to teach somebody else, 1 hour after I was supposed to teach you, I would have delayed the person by 18 minutes. That's what it means. So please, let's just try and avoid those little things.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I guess we will be seeing on Thursday, right? When is school resuming?
Next week,
Okay,
Tuesday.
okay, all right, okay. I believe you've enjoyed your holiday.
Yes, sir.
Um,
I have.
okay, all right then. So see you on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, enjoy your rest of your day.
Yes, sir. Bye, sir.
All right, bye bye.